Man, I'm be honest with y'all, man. When it comes to football and basketball, I'm kind of getting tired of it because the pundits, who are a lot of them now are former players, they just make up narratives about players they like. When I was coming up as a kid and as a youth, you like teams, you liked your hometown team. You might like a player, but you like the player on your hometown team. This LeBron and these pundits, like these former players, they're all cocky and saying that you can't talk about the sport because you didn't play it at the highest level. Here's news, former pro players. All the games are the same. The basis of basketball, the basis of football, the basis of baseball, the basis of tennis, the basis of boxing is all the same tenements. It's the same thing. The only difference between being a pro and being in middle school or high school is the strength, because obviously as a pro you're gonna be stronger than a seventh grader, and the talent level gets higher. It's the only difference. Is the tournaments of the game are the same, and it's every soccer. It's the same. You're coached as a 6 or 7 year old the same way you get coached at 27. It's the same thing, and with Negro sports, I'm sorry, Negro sports, which is football and basketball, all these pro Negroes who don't save money, who need to keep living that lifestyle because they're all ball players and they don't have no kind of personality or no life. That's why they got all these baby mamas, and that's why they got all these bad businesses. Bad business decisions is because they're ball players. They have never done anything else. You're not a street dude. Y'all keep going. If you look at all these sports podcasts, dog, your former players, cool. It's gonna work. It's gonna pop because one, they already have the popularity, and two, you pay people to set up all this. All you do is show up and talk. And I'm not hating on that. That's cool. I like some of the podcasts of former players. That's fine. But you're talking about guys who, when you're talking about social media or YouTube or anything like that, we can't speak on the games that we played just because we didn't make the to the top. We can't speak on it. The same game, the same defenses that you run. You might have a coach in the pros that put a wrinkle that's different in high school, obviously, because of the talent level. I can't, and I know I might sound like I'm rambling and I'm all over the place, but hear me out. When I take my son to get a haircut, I don't go in the barbershop because I don't want to hear these guys talk football. They fans of a player. I'm a fan of a team. If I want to, when I watch tennis, man, I used to love Pete Sampras, man. I used to love John McEnroe, man. If I watch soccer, I don't even have a favorite soccer player for real. I just like watching the game. I like watching lacrosse. I don't have a favorite lacrosse player, but I love the game, watching the game. If I'm watching softball, I watch softball, women's softball, because I'm trying to figure out how y'all can pitch like that. I'm curious. So, but I'm not a volleyball. I love to play volleyball too. Bowling, all this. I don't have favorite players. I just love to watch the sport. But I always root for my hometown teams here in Atlanta, man. But you getting these barbershop now, it's player stuff. And they argue about LeBron and Jordan. I'm like, they're not the same. There's no comparison. And it's a team sport. Lakers is there now. You have wherever LeBron goes, there are LeBron fans, and then there are whoever team he's on fans. Lakers fans hate LeBron, but you can't. Nobody online or YouTube or social media can criticize players because they didn't play at the highest level. No, they can't. Yeah, that's how they do. But all these athletes, instead of, since y'all want to have your platforms, and obviously a lot of these former athletes need the money because they love the lifestyle. The minute you speak on anything pro-black, like LeBron has done, like all these guys, I fear for my life every time I leave the house. No, you don't. You know who you are. You're a ball player. Y'all ain't regular people. So let me just finish this off by saying, Stop listening to entertainers and athletes. Don't take it seriously. If you want to be entertained, be entertained. But don't let that enter your mind to the point where you trying to defend somebody, which a lot of black folk, y'all do that. And I'm sure white folk do that. I'm just saying that just because y'all say, oh, white folk do it. I know you're going to say that. They do it too. But they athletes ain't in these two Negro sports. So they not looking unless it's some quarterback. But the white folk ain't looking at they look at the game, they fans of the teams in the Negro sports. And when I say Negro sports, Negro dominated. But you can't have a sports conversation with these dudes now because they so fanned out, man. It's like, it's crazy. It's a weird time. I'm 46 years old, man. I remember the 90s. I remember the 80s being a kid. I never saw dudes rah-rah for a dude or one particular athlete. They respect. You rah-rah for a dude like Ali. A lot of people roll with Ali. But he's a boxer. Not a point guard for the Lakers. I had to stop this, man. It's hard to... Like I said, when I dropped my son out to get his haircut, I just dropped him out. I won't even go in there because this man has the stupidest takes, man. And I'm used to sports banter and just banter in general. I don't really do political banter because a lot of these cats don't read anything anyway. They coming at you with something they saw on TV. They don't read anything. So they had to be told just the political. So what do you get to do?